Good morning, good morning, everyone. Just want to say good morning as we come on in. Not waiting for anybody to come in the room, but I do have to share my post to the links, Twitter and Facebook. Give me just a minute to do that, and I'm gonna get in and out right quick. Give you what God has given me to give to you, and keep it pushing. But I gotta link everything up. Let them know that we are streaming live on YouTube. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. I would appreciate that. Make sure you're sharing. We are 3 days out from the launch. 3 days out from the launch. So definitely want you guys to be sharing the video. I'm streaming live on YouTube. Title of today's little quick word is 3 steps to turning your vision into your reality. We're going to talk about just a little bit. Quick word God has given me to share. Sorry, y'all. I can't actually do all this connecting until I go live. So I have to take the first few minutes to connect to Facebook and Twitter accounts. But I am just finishing up my workout. The journey, the transformation, all that good stuff still continues. Just glad we're connecting right. There we go, connected to Facebook. Now let's get connected to Twitter right quick. And we'll be good to go. I appreciate you guys taking this journey with me. Oh man, it's incredible. It has been incredible. Still yet being incredible. All right, delete that. All right, I think we're good to go now. Got it saved on to Twitter, saved to Facebook. And we should be good to go. Let me make sure. I'm assuming it tweeted right. Anyway, okay, there it is. All right. Appreciate you guys. We are 3 days out. 3 days out from the launch, which is going to be on the 21st, my birthday weekend, day before my birthday. Official launch of Green Moon Radio, and we are excited. I just got upgraded the studio, got the studio together, make sure everything's doing what it needs to do. Because come Monday morning, it'll be the return of the Royal Praise Party. Yes, indeed. West Coast edition, Royal Praise Party back in effect, starting on October the 24th. Official launch of Green Moon Radio on the 21st. And I turned 52 on the 22nd, Saturday, y'all. So I'm excited. I'm definitely looking for you guys to work with me. This is my birthday weekend. My goal, minimum goal, 500 downloads of the app. The app is ready. 500 downloads of the app. So I'm gonna need you guys not only just to download the app, but I need you to tell somebody about it. I need you to share it. I need you to download it. I need you to get other people downloaded. People that don't know how to download, just get their phone and download it for them. Get mama phone, get grandma phone, get everybody's phone, get download for them. Remember, it is much for those of you in the Buford area that know about WKWQ, last radio station I was working at. The format is a lot similar to what they were doing there, where it's inspirational, gospel and inspirational, and the AM hours. But we start at midnight. So from midnight to 12 noon, it's all my flavor. It's all my flavor of gospel. You know, I know how I like my gospel with a little bump, a little bass, a little head nodding type gospel. Well, it's that kind of gospel. It's that rhythm and praise, a little mixed with a little holy hip hop. From midnight to noon, then it turns over to R&B from noon on till about 7, and then a little more of that new school hip hop, a little hardcore from 8 to 12. So just letting y'all know to what to expect. But from midnight to noon, that's all us. That's all our saints, okay? So you can definitely listen to it. And if you don't mind a little R&B in your life, you can pretty much listen to it all day. Like I say, after 8 o'clock, it gets a little there. But who's up that time of night watching listening to some radio? I don't know. I'm not. But definitely, Friday is the day we're launching Green Moon Radio. You can follow us. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're going to be going live on this YouTube channel for Green Moon Radio as well. So definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. We'll be doing the Royal Praise Party right here on this YouTube channel and, of course, on Facebook. But we're going to be on Facebook as Green Moon Radio. So you definitely got it. Y'all need to send friend requests to Green Moon Radio on all you Facebookers. Get over to Green Moon Radio. Shift over. Green Moon Radio. I'll attach some things to all my Facebook pages, but we'll be broadcasting live from Green Moon Radio on Facebook and from this YouTube channel. Those are where we're going to be broadcasting live from. And don't forget, you're going to get the app so you can take us with you wherever you go. Green Moon Radio, we are in full effect. We are ready to go. Everything is set. Everything is good. I checked all my equipment, double check, triple check, quadruple check. So we are checked and we are good to go. So I'm excited about that, y'all. But quick word. God was dealing with me this morning as I was getting my workout in, and he was showing me that there are three steps to taking your vision from just being a vision to making your vision your reality. There are three steps, and sometimes we get stuck in those steps. We don't get through all three steps. It's just three. God said that the first part of the vision is the thinking. That's the part where he talks to you and gives you the vision. And you start mulling it over in your mind. You start thinking about what it is that you want to do and how you might do it. And man, it would be nice to if I can do this and I can do that. You're just thinking about it. Everybody has that. Everybody gets into that. Everybody can do that part. Everybody does it. Everybody's like, well, yeah, man. That's where they talk about it because it's on your mind. So you wind up talking about it a lot. You might mention it to a lot of people. You might say some things about it to loved ones. You might say some things about it to close friends. You might talk about it to strangers that, just happen to get in conversation with, and a subject comes up that's similar to what your vision is, similar to what your dreams are. And that vision stage, you do a lot of talking in that vision stage because you're kind of formulating it. You're thinking about it, how I might be able to make this happen, how I would love for this to happen. You're wishing and you're thinking about it. So that's a part of it that you do, a part of the process, the vision part, the talking part, and the thinking part. So everybody does that. And sometimes we get stuck right there where we're always talking and thinking about doing something. Those are the people that say a lot of, man, I was going to, man, I was about to, man, if I had the money, I would, man, if I had the time, if I was a little younger, I would have did, I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Don't get stuck on just the talking part because that's only the first step of taking your vision from being your vision and making your vision your reality. The second part to the vision, or the second step to taking the vision from vision to reality, is the planning. The planning, the actual mapping out of what I need to do. This is what I want to do. Now in the planning stage, I got to figure out how am I going to do it? How do I do this thing? How do I make this thing reality? You got in that part, you still talking, but then you go from thinking to actual planning, and it always involves some writing, some writing down. Some in the book of Habakkuk, it talks about writing the vision and making it plain, so those that read it can run with the vision. So in that second part, there's always some writing. That's when some physical activity comes into it. It's not anything that you can think of that is something tangible that has been created that wasn't first put on paper. What I mean by that, everything around you right now, the chair you're sitting in, if you're sitting in your car, if you're holding a phone in your hand, if like I'm dealing with this laptop, my laptop is sitting on this table, I'm sitting on this couch, I'm in this building, I'm drinking out of this cup. Everything, even down to this cup, has been written down, a plan, a blueprint for creating this thermal cup. As somebody had to write it down and vision what the final product was going to look like and how it was going to be put together and how many parts it needed. So there's always a writing down in the creative process. Even when you have ideas, and the first thing, if you have a business and you go to say get a loan, the first thing they want to see is your business plan. They don't want to hear you. They don't want you to talk to them and tell them about your business. They want you to hand them some paperwork, a writing down of your business plan. They want to see that you took time to write out and think out the process, and eliminate the and go through the pros and cons, eliminate the bad things, and they want to know that you went into the physical part of this business. Now you don't have the business yet, but you have to write it down. You don't have the vision isn't real yet, but to transfer it from the dream realm into the reality realm, it comes through a writing or a drawing or designing of that vision. That vision has to become tangible. And once you put it on paper, that vision becomes tangible. And see, you have to bring it from the dream world to the tangible world by writing it down. That's the second part, the planning. That's the planning of the blueprint of that vision. You have to write out the blueprint. How do I build this thing? How do I make this thing happen? What exactly are my steps? What do I need to do? What's the first step, the second step, the third step? There's always an order. It's about putting things in order, because you have to figure out, okay, I want to build this thing, but first, before I can build, I have to do what? Lay a foundation. I have to find an area to build. I have to clear that land. I have to lay that foundation. Sometimes I have to check and make sure the ground is level and able to support the building that I want to erect in that area. So that's when it becomes a lot of physical. Now a lot of people do get into this area. They do get into the planning area, but some people never get out of the planning area. That means they have a lot of things written down, but not making anything happen. They put a lot of plans together, some great ideas. They even wrote some things down. Some people have books and notepads tucked away somewhere, or with great ideas. Some of us have sat on our ideas so long that now our ideas that we know God had given us years ago are on the market. Somebody else has the same idea and went forth with it, and we were stuck in the planning stages. We never turned that dream into reality. We planned it. We know what we needed to do, but we never went about the business of doing it. So we got stuck in step two. We thought about it, step one. We wrote it down and planned and designed it, step two, but we never got to step three. So somebody's saying, okay, well, what is step three? It's simple. Step three is the doing. Step three is the doing. It's the thinking, the planning, and the doing. We got to get to step three. You have to get to step three. If your vision, if your dream is ever going to become your reality, you have to get it to step three. That's the finish line. That's the goal. You have to do it. You have to go ahead and build it. It's good to have plans. You got to have a business plan, but you got to turn a plan into a thing. It's nothing but an idea and a dream until it's a thing, until it's reality. So we have to get to the doing. The Bible says that there are hearers of the word and then there are doers of the word. We have to be doers. Children of God are doers. Real children of God are doers. So I'm not going to have a bunch of plans and never do anything. So we have to do some things. That means we're going to have to get out of our comfort zone. I'm comfortable on the couch. Yeah, you're comfortable on the couch, but you can't do everything from the couch. I don't care how much work at home work you do. You can do all the work at home work you want. But while you're working at home, you're making somebody else's dream reality. While you're working at home, you're getting paid, you're comfortable, but you're making someone else's reality possible. Because many of us are working from home and loving it because we don't have to get up and go so far and we don't have to spend no money. I'm in the comfort of my own home. But that's dangerous when you're in that comfort zone and realize you have to wake up and realize that, wait a minute, they trying to put me back in the matrix because I'm so comfortable. It's like a dream that I can walk from my bedroom to my living room and get paid. But I'm getting paid, but I'm making somebody else a millionaire. I'm making somebody else a billionaire. I'm making somebody else's dream, somebody else's reality come true. I'm just a part of somebody else's success. But God says he wants us to be our own success. That's why he gave us the vision. Now we thought about it. We talked about it. We even planned it. We even wrote some things down. But we can't let ourselves be persuaded not to get to the doing part. We have to do what it is God sent us to do. We have to be in the will of God. And to be in the will of God is to be present, doing what he needs us to do. There is a doing, ladies and gentlemen, that we need to do. We got to get to step 3. It don't mean nothing if you can't get to step 3. 3 steps to making your vision your reality. 3 steps. Many of us, almost all of us have done step 1. Some of us have done step 2, but there are a few of us that can reach step 3, and that's the doing part. And I'm living this example to show you guys you can do it. You can do it. I'll be 52 on Saturday, and on Friday, I launch my own radio station. And those of you who know me, most of you who know me through radio, through some form of broadcasting. I've been in this broadcasting game for a long time, doing it for other people who didn't even have a real dream or vision to take it, but so far. But I was comfortable in it. It wasn't what I thought I was going to be doing with my life, but I fell into it and couldn't get out of it. And now I'm just comfortable with it. And now I have the opportunity to have my own vehicle to make not just this vision, but other visions of mine come true. So I am super excited to tell y'all there's 3 steps. And if you got 1 and you've done 2, I'm encouraging you and pushing you to get to the 3rd step. That's the doing part, ladies and gentlemen. Like Nike say, y'all already know the slogan. Just do it. Get up and do it, man. Don't let the world get you so excited about working from home that you rather work from home for somebody else than get up and go out and work for yourself. I put years into other people's stations and improving. I'm always trying to improve my surroundings. So if I'm at your job, I'm trying to bring something to the table. I'm trying to make it better. I'm trying to make it more efficient. I've been doing that my whole life. So now I'm pouring all of me into my business. I'm pouring all of me into my radio station. I'm pouring all of me and all of my knowledge and all of my experience into something that God has given me. And I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier. I've never felt so alive. I've never felt so much like myself in all my life. In this moment, I am more me than I have ever been. I am more at peace, more happy than I have ever been. I'm being me, totally being me, and pouring me into my vision that God has given me, doing what God has called me to do. And I thank God for it, y'all. I thank God for it. I just had to tell y'all about these 3 steps and encourage you guys to, hey, wherever you at in your journey, man, push, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. It ain't over. It ain't too late. I don't care your age, your gender, your location, your birthplace. I don't care what circumstances you're going through. I don't care what heartache you've been through. I don't care what trials and tribulations you face that you made it through or stumbled through, the mistakes you made, where you've been, your past, your present. All I'm talking about is your future. Your future. God is talking to us about our future. And it ain't over yet. Don't count yourself out because God has not counted you out. You understand what I'm saying? I'll say it again. Don't count yourself out because God has not counted you out. There's still many, many more blessings with your name on it. There's still that window of heaven. It's been cracked, but God is trying to break that window out and open up the floodgates of blessings with your name on it. There's floodgates with your name on it. Forget about the window. There are floodgates with your name on it. And God just wants you to get in position so that he can open that gate and pour out your blessings. They are coming your way. Trust me. I don't know everything, but I know the voice of God. And without a shadow of a doubt, God is speaking this morning. There are floodgates with your name on it. And God is, yes, God is speaking this morning. There are floodgates. I hear him so clearly. There are floodgates with your name on it. There's a floodgate with your name on it. There is a floodgate of blessings. And the floodgate, I can see that my spirit is shaking. The floodgate is shaking because the blessings are pressing hard against that floodgate because they want to come out. It wants to open. But God has a seal on it, waiting for you to get in position, waiting for you to make that move, waiting for you to get up out of your comfort zone and get where you need to be and do what you need to be doing so that floodgate can bust open in your life. So that floodgate can come and let those blessings run you down and overtake you. I'm talking to somebody this morning. Somebody needs to receive this thing, man. I'm nobody's prophet, but I know what the voice of God is saying on this morning. There are floodgates with names on it, and your name is on one of those floodgates. We're looking for the window, but God said, don't worry about the window. He said, get where you need to be and watch the floodgates bust open. And when a floodgate busts open, you can't do anything but let the blessings flow. When a floodgate is open, that water runs out until there's no more pressure. Till all the pressure that has built up behind that floodgate is released. It has to release everything before it can close again and start building up again. And God said, I want to release everything that's yours. I want to release everything that has your name on it. I want every blessing to come to you, and I want to bring it to you now. God says, get ready, get in position, get up, and get to doing what I've been telling you to do, what I've been talking to you about doing, what I have been giving you visions and dreams about doing. You keep seeing yourself doing these things. You keep having day visions. You keep having night dreams about doing what God has called you to do. You see yourself in that new place. You see yourself in that new part of life. You see yourself on that next level. And God said, it is true. I have given you the vision. I have given you the dream. You have talked about it. Some of you have even planned and wrote some things down. But God said it's time to get up and do. It's time to do, y'all. It's time to get up and get into action. It's time for some action. It's time for some action. Step 3. We are way past due of doing our step 3, and that's the doing part. God said we got to get up and we got to do it. No more procrastinating. No more procrastinating. No more wasting time. God said, get up. It's time to move. It's time to move. Don't worry about what people are saying. It's time to move. Don't worry about who's going and who's not going. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to move forward in life. It's time for you to move forward to your next level. A lot of us talk about level next, but we ain't all ready for level next. But those of you that are, it's time to get up and go. It's time to get up and go, y'all. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. I know what God is saying, and I'm hoping that you're going to heed the warning and the advice and the word of God on this morning. I am nothing but a humble servant of God. I'm not perfect. I never claim to be, but I know when God is speaking, and I hear God clearly this morning. And I know He's speaking to some of us. Everybody's hearing, but not everybody's listening. But if you're listening, if he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying into the church. And God is speaking to the church on today, and the church is us, not the building. You say, oh, Moon ain't even no church. He ain't in no church. He at the gym. You ain't hearing. You ain't got your ears on. So I'm not talking to you. You don't even understand. I'm talking to those of us that understand who the ecclesia is. God is speaking to the ecclesia. So for you educated saints, y'all know what I'm talking about. The ecclesia. And we are part of the ecclesia, the body of Christ, the church. He doesn't just inhabit the building. He inhabits people. And we bring the Spirit into the building. Get some understanding, people, because God is speaking, and we're way past time. Way past time. Hey, the Royal Praise Party is coming back. All right, starting Monday morning, October 24th. We'll be doing live shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we will be doing a live show on Sunday. Sunday show will replay on Mondays, but this Monday will be a live show. But Sunday show, well, this Monday may be a live show, depending on my work schedule. If I got to go to work, our first show may be Sunday. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. Hopefully I'll know by Friday. By the time we launch, I'll let y'all know if I'm gonna do a Sunday morning show or a Monday morning show. Because if I have to work Monday, then we're gonna start out. World Praise Party will return on Sunday morning, but we will be doing Sunday morning World Praise Parties. That's new. Sunday morning World Praise Parties. That's the new ministry that God has given me. So the Sunday shows might be a little different than the Monday shows. I mean, than the weekly shows. But I don't know what God gonna do when we getting up early morning on a Sunday. We're gonna start the day off right. 6 to 9, of course, that's Pacific time. But for you East Coasters, that's gonna be from 9 to 12 on Sunday morning. So you'll be able to catch me. I'll be up around the same time you're up, getting ready for church, most of you guys. So you'll be able to catch some of that before you go to church, especially if your church starts at 12. A lot of people starting at 10, um, but you'll be able to catch that first hour for sure. Or catch me on your way, getting ready for church or whatever. But get that app starting Friday, y'all. Get that app. We got 3 days left before the official launch of Dream Moon Radio. Just a few days before we get into the return of the Royal Praise Party West Coast Edition. I'm excited. I love you guys. I gotta get out of here. I got some things I gotta finish up today. Trying to get some things finished. Little odds and ends. Tying up some loose ends before the launch this Friday. 3 days left. It's a countdown. We are 3 days left before the launch, the official launch of Green Moon Radio. All right, we're going to be giving you the information to download that app. For those of you that want to go to the Play Store and just go ahead and get it down, go ahead. That's fine. That's fine. I ain't mad at you. But definitely, we're trying to get 500 downloads between now and Sunday. Between now and Sunday, we're trying to get at least minimal 500 downloads. So I need you guys downloading the app. All right, I need y'all rocking with me on this. It's my birthday weekend, so you know I'm gonna be on level 10 anyway all weekend. Been on level 10. I'm excited. Have my own radio station before I turn 52. God is something else, y'all. God is amazing. God is so amazing. But I love you guys, and I gotta go. Hey, y'all have a blessed day, and I'll be getting with y'all before Friday again, just to remind y'all of what's popping. Remember, 3 steps to turning your vision into your reality. Don't get stuck in the steps. Get to the third step, because that's the home run right there. Bring it all the way home. Peace. I'm out.